All right, you guys, we are back. It's your boy Q, and up next we have Drake shots at Kendrick with no face. Shout out to Marcus at Work Media for the video. He's a friend of the channel, as I am to his channel. If you guys don't know, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now, he dropped 100 gigs a little while ago, and then a few days ago he dropped 3 new records. Enough dilly-dallying, we're going to jump right into the video. Again, it's entitled Drake shots at Kendrick with no face.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So your boy Drake continues. After 100 gigs release, he's releasing even more leaks. So apparently
it is almost like a focus group that him and Universal got set up. Like, all right, let's let the public decide, and then we go from there. Even though I feel like most of these are getting onto DSPs later. Somebody of that level isn't just putting out songs without getting approval from a company as big as Universal, especially when you're the headlining act on there.
Recently he released No Face, Super Soak SOD, and Circadian Rhythm is a 3 that he released. Everybody's kind of going crazy over the No Face. I mean, it's okay, it's decent, but it's not competing with Not Like Us. Let's get some of the feedback of what people are saying about the No Face release.
Drake, please stop releasing music. I'm not even talking about the 100 gigs, 3 songs. You should put 3 more out. Feels like you're not releasing music, like it's escaping. I just listened to 1 out of the 3 and it's the No Face song. And it's good. Here's the problem. So is The Cosby Show. But I can't watch it. It's tainted and it's dirty now because of the actions that were taken.
So I gotta agree with my guy here. He's basically saying, like, they're decent songs. Some of them.
Of course, their songs, honestly, what we come to expect from Drake. But after the beef, everyone already has this like taste in their mouth of like, yo, dude, we're not really rocking with anything you're doing. Like, I say this all the time. When I say he's in unfamiliar territory, I'm referring to like Drake has never been in that situation where like, dude, these songs aren't blowing up right away. These records are coming and going. A lot of people in the culture have already made their mind, and it's not really going to be too much to sway that. It's going to have to be where you just get a smash hit with like the casuals and hope that that changes the narrative a little bit. But there's people out there that are not going to change their mind, fam.
Are actually good songs. It's just coming off the heels of the Not Like Us mega smash that basically put your popularity into a dive a little bit. It's not smacking against that.
And that's how your music feels to me now. It's a good song. I haven't even listened to the other 2 yet. But I can never enjoy you again. You've done this to us. You did this to me, Drake. And also the little references of you taking aim at Kendrick yet again is a bad idea. Do you not learn? Oh, it's a reach. No. The Cocoon to Pimp a Butterfly, real specific. I'm in my cocoon. Shh. Getting hot off my name or something along those lyrics, like the referencing how they've blown up due to the...
Okay, so Drake just put out a bromance record. I guess he solidified his relationship with KD. Yachty's on there saying like 2 or 3 ad-libs. The record is weak. It just has no soul, man. You're not ready for Kendrick. You're not. He's gonna wash you again. Like, even the last 3 records, even though I liked them, it still was just like poppy, microwavable. Like Kendrick laughed at it as well. He was just like, if this is what he's bringing to another battle, then I'm gonna wash him again.
Yeah, I do feel like, regardless of what Drake comes with, it is a bad matchup. Their styles are so different. Like, it's apple and oranges, you know? And it's like, you're not going to beat somebody like Kendrick just because of the numbers. The numbers, it was never about who sold the most or who had the most streams. This whole thing was about who's the better rapper. And you're not going to come and like change that narrative by releasing like the poppy records. It's smart for him to do it, obviously. Those records are going to generate like income and stuff like that. But even these last few aren't hitting how like Drake records normally hit. Yeah, a lot of it is that like, dude, they're just putting it out there and just seeing what's up, seeing how the public reacts. But it's not like Drake hasn't done these surprise releases for most of his career. I feel like he's had a lot of surprise albums and stuff like that. So the fact that they're not getting the reception he usually gets, it's obviously due to the fact that, dude, the beef happened and people are looking at him a different way. It's very polarizing, and he's been polarizing almost his whole career. You've always had people like calling him corny. You had people calling him lame, all that stuff since the beginning of his career, transitioning from like Degrassi and stuff like that. But now it's swayed to more than ever. So it's like, you're going to have to hit him with something undeniable. So like, Yeah, the No Face records, they do sound like obviously they would have had to have come out after the beef because he's directly referencing it. But dude, you're gonna have to come with something stronger. I feel like the subs aren't gonna stop. I feel like they will sub each other till like their careers are over, you know? That's just gonna be a thing that we get every once in a while. It's gonna be a line that people are gonna dissect and assume it's for that person. And they're more than likely right. But yeah, I just feel like I said many times, it's just a bad matchup. Their rapping styles do not favor Drake. Drake is gonna do more numbers. He's more prolific and stuff like that. But as far as like a rap battle, there's like it's like comparing a rap battle MC to an artist. You know, they have totally different skill sets, and that if one were to step into the other, it wouldn't achieve the same level of success. Usually, anyway. Which is why these battle rappers, yeah, the stigma is they can't create a song. They can't make a catchy song. That's why to me is it really smart to compete with a person that like you can't just bully around with numbers and stuff like that, because the people that are riding for Kendrick and a lot of the culture really they're not tied to that. Numbers don't necessarily mean you are the most talented person. It just means you are the more successful person. That I don't feel like it's going to be changed by some of these records. I just even though tables can turn, we can definitely see it go in the other direction. Who knows, you know? But as of right now, what he's been putting out is definitely not gonna make a dent in like the narrative anyway, that you're better than Kendrick as a rapper. But yeah, we'll see. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think.
So No Face, these baddies in love with my face. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's not working. Okay. Like you're flowing,
Yeah.
but it just I don't know. Some people
Remember what I said. Once you're uncool, and there's not too many things that can wipe that stink off of you. You can pull out the best product, but people are already gonna have a preconceived notion of the record before they even listen to it. That's just a fact of life. That's how people move. There's not too many people that have been able to like come back after that. You can like compare that to other people in other genres as well. Look at a group like Coldplay. Look at a group like freaking Nickelback or Creed, who were mega bands, you know? So uberly successful. They're still like successful in the eyes of many. Like, dude, they're making a living off music. To me, that's a success. They'll never reach that platform that they once had. I don't feel like Drake is gonna fall off one day or the next. The dude is still the most streamed male artist on Spotify, and I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. Like the dude's back catalog is immense. People are still gonna bump those records. Yeah, I don't feel like that's gonna change anytime soon. Eminem hasn't really dropped something that like the masses really rocked with in a minute, and the dude is still, I want to say, number 2 most streamed artist. So like for people that think that Drake's gonna fall off numbers wise, I don't think that's gonna happen. But honestly, going forward, let's see how these records get received, and that's gonna be like the most telling thing about where his career heads. Maybe he does listen to Yachty and start acting.
they do rap about the same things over and over again, but when you're doing it,
Every rapper
it doesn't
does.
sound right. Okay, it just sounds mundane, watered down. Sounds like you're exhausted. You're like the Trump of rap right now. You're just saying the same things over and over again, and it's not really hitting. That's how I feel. Except for your stands are gonna love it, of course. But it feels like you have no face. You have no.
Yeah, obviously the Drake stands are different than the fans. The stands are gonna, no matter what evidence, no matter what information gets put in front of them, they're not gonna change their views. And that's just it. They're not gonna change. It's like the analogy I use with like sports. If your team loses, you could say they didn't lose all you want. It doesn't change the fact that they lost. It doesn't change the fact that they could win tomorrow and go on another like long streak. But as of right now, like, dude, the facts are the facts.
So Drake is in his mixtape era right now, okay? And I've been saying that, I've even said that on my YouTube, is that he's trying to find that hit, okay? That hit that could not surpass, but compete with Not Like Us. The 100 Gigs content and the no.
As far as him competing with Not Like Us, I think that's like an uphill battle. You gotta let that record just ride out. There's nothing you're gonna do to like combat that. So even though you don't want to go in with the intention of like, oh, I have to beat this record, but you're putting these expectations on yourself to like do this, and you're not really letting the creativity like just flow. Because right now, all you're thinking is, I just gotta beat this record. I gotta just beat this record. Instead of just making records, and you'll find the one But yeah, he has dropped a lot of songs, and they're coming and going. These drops are dope for his fans, but like if they don't have staying power, then like what's the long game? What's the plan for these records? Is he just releasing these and then we're gonna get like a huge like playlist album, a 40 record album in like a month entitled like a plot twist or something? It's gonna be telling to see what his plan is. I don't feel like the dude is signed to Universal. He's under Lucian Grange's like watch. So like I feel like all these moves are definitely being like orchestrated by a team, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're the right moves. Drake right now is like looking for that hit. He's looking for that song that's gonna surpass Not Like Us, when I feel like he shouldn't focus on that. He should just focus on trying to make the best music he can and not try to chase Not Like Us, because then you're in the act of chasing. Even with that being said, I feel like anything he drops is always going to be compared to it. And that's just because people right now we're living in that moment. It's going to be hard for people not to connect whatever he drops to Not Like Us, especially if it's not getting the reception that Not Like Us got, which I don't think he's probably going to get that reception this year, especially with how people are seeing him. They're basically saying it's honestly how I kind of felt about J. Cole after he kind of bowed out of the beef. Like, dude, there was people that was like, yo, the songs don't hit the same. The way this beef ended with Drake, it's gonna take a little more than like a few throwaway songs. And yeah, don't chase Not Like Us, man. Just try to make the best music you can.
No Face and Circadian Rhythm, Super Soaker are great songs. We're not here to argue whether they're hits or whether if he were to sell them right now they wouldn't sell. That's not what I'm arguing. What I'm arguing is
The thing is, they don't have to be bad. People are already gonna come in with a preconceived notion that it is mid, that it is whack. They're gonna say that Drake ain't hitting the same anymore. That's already off jump. People are probably writing those comments 10 seconds in, and that's the problem.
is they can't compete with Not Like Us. And I think that's what he's looking for. He's looking for that hit that will compete with Not Like Us.
Yeah,
And he's giving us
You're in the
this
act of
mixtape
chasing,
era.
fam.
So it's like he's trying to test the waters, throw the mixtape mix out and figure out what sticks and see if he can get some traction with the songs to compete with Not Like Us. I don't know if that's doable. So what are you guys' thoughts? Put your comments below.
Yeah, fam. I don't think chasing Not Like Us is a recipe for success. Like I said, you're in the act of chasing. You're never gonna surpass it. If that's You gotta look towards making the best music you can. Try to challenge yourself. Like if that means working with some other writers or working with and collaborating with some other people that can push you to that next level musically, maybe it's the time that we get like a Kanye and Drake project. Maybe that's something that could change the narrative. Who knows? Especially with like Kanye shouting him out at his show recently. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. You can't chase Not Like Us. You gotta let it have its moment, fam. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, and it's still on its run. Still top 10. I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. And you releasing these records that, yeah, like, dude, this is like the sound we come to expect from him. But we're not looking for like average or decent Drake. You know, people are looking for like the exceptional. Even if you release something exceptional, people are already gonna come with those preconceived notions. You just gotta battle through that, especially if you're Drake right now. He's definitely throwing out a lot of content, but none of these records have really hit like how a Drake record has hit in the past. Not to say that he can't drop something in a week and it blows the whole internet up, you know, and everyone's bumping it. But as of right now, that's not the case. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the record? Do you guys think that it was do you guys think it's smart for him to drop all this content? What do you guys think about his strategy? And also, do you think that this is obviously like orchestrated by a team? I obviously think that you're not somebody at that level just releasing whenever you want. You still got to ask for approval. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, these people do purposely leak some of these records, especially when they can't get like a clearance on something or they're just like, F it, you know, I'm going to put it out anyway. But that comes with repercussions. But releasing over 100 gigs of content at this point, the labels are a part of it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It doesn't matter if the records are good or not right now. They have to be great. And even when they're great, they're still going to get looked at a certain way. There's nothing you could do about that right now. You just got to hope that your umbrella is wide enough that the people that aren't liking it still don't matter. But yeah, time will tell. Let me know if you guys think Drake is going to have a hit this year on the status of like a Not Like Us. He just has to lock in and try to make the best music he can and not try to chase any record or any sound. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does your channel wonders. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I took a little break to work on some merch ideas and like to get the merch site set up. And yeah, everything's looking pretty dope. So that's gonna go live. I'm gonna be posting the link soon. And yeah, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Like I said, it does your channel wonders, guys. I hope you guys love the video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Damn, it looks like Drake is praying.